I don't know why there's always those awkward, quiet moments. Anywho, I'm Sorcerer Chris. Welcome back. This is episode, I think, 5 of Sakura Santa. So I decided, I guess I'll just relax today. I don't really need to go out at all the time, right? Oh god. What's the Santa voice? Koji! Koji! Who was that? Was it Santa? I hear her voice somewhere. Koji, help! It's coming from behind the window. Opening the curtain reveals her clinging desperately to the windowsill. Koji! Let me in! Questions can happen later. Did you try knocking? I open the window to the ceiling. Wait, I'm sorry. I open the window to the chilling wind and pull her. All over myself, apparently. I pull too hard and lose my balance. Her breasts wind up squeezing against my face. That cliche. I love it. Koji, are you okay? My words don't come out except for muffled noises. What was that? I can't hear you. I said. My hands flail and grasp her shoulders and push her up and off of me. Sweet life-giving air floods in as I gasp for breath. Sorry about that. She jumps to her feet and I slowly stand up. So you knew where I live. But why didn't you just knock? Called it. I got nervous. I thought I was going to get lost in the apartment complex. So I took the quickest route to your home. I suppose that's fair? She seems upset by the whole thing, so I should drop it. Drop it. Next time, call before you come. I'll show you the way. Thank you, Koji. I'm not going to ask how she managed to reach my window. After all that's happened, I've realized that applying logic to this week simply isn't going to work. I've managed to get in plenty of work, so I have some time off, so we can spend time together. She begins to look around my apartment. It's not very Christmassy around here. Well, I didn't buy any decorations. Why not? Because I thought I was going to be alone for Christmas. Well, that's no longer the case. There's no way I can allow your apartment to be so barren, Koji. It's time for some Christmas spirit. She pulls out her wand and begins twirling it. Hold my hand for a moment, Koji. Hold your hand? She reaches out with one hand, the other still twirling the candy cane. Yes, there's something I want you to see. What is this, a Christmas carol? My hand clasped with her own. Now close your eyes. This part is a secret. Guess I'll just roll with it. Can I open my eyes yet? Of course. Huh. Whoa. Where are we? This is my workshop. Santa's workshop, but... Don't question it, Koji. I mean, wait, no, that's an inner mind. Don't question it, Koji. Just don't question it. Right, your workshop. Now then, let's make some decorations. My family taught me how to make them, so I think I'm pretty good at it. You mean there's an entire family of Santas? Yep, we look after different parts of the world. So, is there a Santa with a big belly and a white beard? You're talking about Dad? You mean that Santa Claus is your dad? Yep. Would you like to meet him? Maybe he'll have time after Christmas is over. This week gets stranger with each passing moment. I guess in a world this big, it makes sense. Even with magic. Pardon me a sec. Sorry. I choked myself trying to snort. One person can only do so much. How big is your family, Santa? Let me think. Her face screws up with a thoughtful expression. She even lightly bangs a candy cane on her skull. Sorry, I lost count. That's how many of you there are? Well, of course, making toys for billions of children is not that easy. What kind of virility does Father Claus possess? And what about Mrs. Claus? Even knowing magic is involved somehow, I can hardly believe it. Still, I have to admit, I'm curious about the Santa Claus the Claus family. Anyway, since we have this much time, I can make some quality decorations. She turns to a workbench as he speaks, then her hands speed up into a blur as she grabs various things and starts putting them together. Done! She bounces back to me, Christmas lights almost spilling out of her arms. Let's go back and decorate your apartment. There's no way I'm going to let you have holiday blues. Thank you, but... How do we get back? That's easy. Just close your eyes again. Okay, let's do this. 1, 2, 3, go! A sharp clap is audible next to me. Open them. What? Really? um, Santa, I believe you may have miscalculated your directions. Wasn't it taking one left turn at Albuquerque? Yep, back safe and sound. Open your eyes. She finally turns around and knows where she is. Is this a lingerie store? It seems so. I'm so sorry, Koji. This doesn't usually happen. Are you sure? Well, maybe sometimes. She's awfully clumsy and absent-minded. I bet this kind of thing happens all the time. Close your eyes again. Maybe I'll actually be back in my apartment this time. 1, 2, 3. Now our clapping sound echoes through the air again. There we go. Finally, we made it back safe and sound. Hey, Santa, looks like it worked this time. Wait, where is she? I look around, but Santa's nowhere to be found. Santa, where'd you go? Then I nearly trip over a bump on the floor. Oh my god! Are you serious? Santa sprawled out on the floor of my apartment, completely dazed. Her, her lovingly crafted Christmas decorations are scattered everywhere, covering... Help! I can't move! Help me, Koji! Wait, why did I go Christopher Walken there? That was weird. She writhes within the wires and ornaments, but she's stuck. If anything, she only gets herself more entangled. Oh my god. To make matters worse, her skirt has been flipped up. Don't look under my skirt! Too late! My panties, too late! This is the second time you've seen them. A sniffle escapes from her. Look, don't worry about your panties, okay? Just relax, everything will be fine. That's definitely something I never expected to say. Now there's a cute girl stretched out on my apartment floor. She's actually quite pretty, with a bit of, you know, in the right places. I shouldn't let myself get distracted. The first thing to do is to try to free her from that mess. As I look into the mountain of Christmas decorations, I begin to despair. I don't have any idea how I'm gonna manage it, but I'll try. Hold still, okay? I'm gonna get you out of this mess. Okay. I tug at a bit of tinsel, but she lets out a sharp cry. That's pulling on something! It seems to be wrapped around her chest so that every time I pull it, it's squeezes. It's not that the view isn't nice, but she seems really upset. I'm going to need to reach around. I start to pull on it again, this time taking it slow. She only lets out a small sniffle this time. Success, it's free. Now I need to get the Christmas lights. Except they are wrapped over her thighs until they... That's gonna be a problem. A massive problem. Be gentle, Koji, please. This is the first time. I'm not just a high schooler anymore, but there's some places that are... How do I do this without... Who am I kidding? There's no way. I have to do it. After one of the greatest struggles of my life, Santa is free from the decorations. She sniffles again. Why am I so clumsy? Everything's going wrong. Hey, everything's fine. I'm happy you visited me, Santa. Thank you, Koji. You remind me of Dad, a little. He's such a gentleman. I don't doubt it. I'm not sure I can measure up to an actual legend. Now then, let's decorate! Of course. Oh, it actually looks pretty nice. After a short while, we covered a room with lights. Now for the most important decoration. It's not Christmas it's not Christmas without a Christmas tree, is it? Not at all. Before I know it, it goes up in the corner. Come on then, we have to get it ready. Her merriment is infectious. Sure, I'd love to. From the massive box of decorations she brought, we pull out all kinds. Both of us reach for the same branch, our fingers brushing against each other. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. Or did I? She's She's getting really worked up over it. What a shy girl. After a while, the tree is done. We did it! Doesn't it look lovely? Absolutely. For a moment, we stand together and admire our handiwork. It feels warmer in here now. Do you think so? Yes, I could tell how gloomy it was. There wasn't any Christmas cheer in here at all, but now there's plenty of it. She sheepishly fidgets in place. Sorry about today, by the way. I was nervous because that was the first time I've shown someone my workshop. Really? I'm the first person to see it? Yes. That's actually really special, isn't it? Most people don't see Santa in their entire lives. Yet I got invited to her workshop. If I didn't know better, why me exactly? Well, I just think that you're special, Koji. And after you helped me so much, I wanted to do something nice for you too. There's something there, at least. Wait, I read that in his voice. All right. Well, thank you, Santa, and thank you for and thank you for the decorations. You're welcome. If you're lacking in Christmas spirit, I won't be far away. She glances at the clock. Oh, I still got more toys to make before the big day. I'll come back another day. Thank you for letting me in today, Koji. You're welcome. Just remember to use the door next time. Okay. She begins to climb. Hey, no! Use the door, not the window! But I might get lost. Stop it. Whew. Now that it's nightfall, I can see what the Christmas lights look like in the dark. These decorations sure as bright. It's almost blinding. A subdued creaking sound echoes in the apartment like someone walking over the floor. Sorry, Koji. I guess I made them too bright. If you don't want decorations up this year, it's fine. When did I say something like that? And didn't you leave hours ago? I wanted to see what the decorations look like. It's not that I'm bothered by Santa, but I rather know when people are in my home, you know? I mean, it's a lot better than people climbing through my window. I must have left the window open. I'm just glad that you went out of your way to do this for me, Santa. It's nothing. No, really. I don't think I've ever met anyone who else who could make ornaments from almost nothing. You have a unique talent, Santa. Thank you. Really, you don't need to praise me so much, Koji. I'm just saying what I think, Santa. Santa seems like she's always a little nervous, so it feels right to try to comfort her. It helps that she actually does have a godlike skill with her hands. I'm happy that you think that of me. Is that unusual? Does your family pick on you or something? No, it's not like that at all. Everyone in my whole family loves each other, especially Dad. He loves all of his children, his grandchildren, and his great-grandchildren, and his great-great-great-grandchildren, and his great-great-great-great-great-great-great. Gifts aren't the only thing that Santa has been making all these years, apparently. It's just that it's just that I want to prove I can make it on my own. I've been solo for a few years and things are going fine. My big sisters helped me out a lot when I was just starting, but now I want to do it myself. I see. I can understand that. I've been living by myself for a while too. Everything feels like a big risk, but you get to show what you can do. Exactly. Do you have family, Koji? Yeah, my parents and my brother. It's not that big compared to yours, but we all love each other too. That's the important thing. Whether there's 4 you or 100 you, the important thing in a family is love. She's right. What's important is that we all love each other. What's your brother like? Is he as nice as you are? Well, he's older than me to start. He, likes complimenting how women looks. A lot. Though he's been doing less since his girlfriend cracked down on it. He has a girlfriend and he's looking for another? That's the way he is. But he's a reliable guy. He's been going out with her for a few years now. His personality rubbed off on me a bit, but not his popularity. Kinda weird, isn't it? I don't think so. You know, you know what, Koji? Listen, okay? Listen up. You might be influenced by your family, but you're still you. Just be yourself, and the right people will come to your side, Koji. Take it from me. Is there any part of this girl that isn't sweet? Oh, right. I have to make more toys, of course. I'll talk to you later, Koji. She pulls out her wand. Close your eyes. I'll be back later. Alright, Santa. Closing my eyes, I feel a slight chill as the temperature drops a few degrees. Bye, Koji. Don't be too lonely. And with that, she's gone. And then there was one. Can I just say the decoration, like, right up there on the screen? I want to say that that's a mistletoe, and I'm surprised the interaction between Koji and Santa, they didn't imply the fact that there was a mistletoe. Maybe it's not a mistletoe. Maybe it's just a giant, weirdly reef. Looking closer at it, actually looks like painting streaks. Huh. Nice. Well, anyhow, where was I? So, it's not every day that you have a nice girl with no clothes on your floor, even less often when you're talking about magical teleportation. Either way, it sure has only happened once in my lifetime, but still, Santa has great figure. I like it even more when there's nothing in the way of the view. Only a couple Christmas decorations wrapped around her chest isn't much different from her usual outfit, though. Why does she wear barely anything at all? How likely is it that a girl that innocent would choose such shameless clothes? Maybe someone else picked out her outfit for her. If so, it would have to be someone in a Claus family, and Akina has such a great figure too. Who knew foxes had such magnificent chests? Though that's not what I was looking at the other day. Those panties were a perfect frame for her thighs. I bet her behind looked lovely too. Itsumi has a great figure too. How does that girl, that flat, get such big boobs? Was she just a late bloomer? People kept confusing her for a boy in middle school, but I doubt anyone would think that now. In other situations, maybe, but no, it's not that kind of game. I don't know. The world sure does change. As much as I love to think all day, I should do something productive. Not that thinking isn't, but I have better things to do. And today already seems like a great day. Alright, so I ended up seeing like all three of them. Do I end the episode here or... Actually, you know what? I'll go for my part-time job. Yeah, I'll do that. Like, I'll do that for at least a few more minutes, and then I'll end the episode. Little treat, little Christmas treat for you. Ugh, I guess it's time to work again. Although I'm not exactly looking forward to it, still, it'd be nice to go see Asumi again. Yeah, just a little bit. This time, Asumi is already dressed up. She looks ready for the day. Whoa! Oh, wow, hello. What was the voice? Oh, Koji! Good to see you again! Good to see you too, Asumi. That's an interesting outfit you have there. A Santa outfit. A very flattering one at that. I don't have to say what you're thinking, do I? Not at all. You really aren't that any different from back then. You were the biggest pervert in the school. Those were just misunderstandings. Yes, misunderstandings. That is what you call them. Anyway, today's gonna be another busy day, but the customers won't be here for a while yet. She sits down at one of the tables. Is it really okay for you to do this? I mean, even if there are no customers yet? It's fine, Koji. I want to talk to you. Music stopped. Oh boy, I think we're getting on a serious moment here. I take a seat opposite to her. Her eyes stay on mine the entire time. It's funny that we've come together again. We couldn't be separated back in the day, could we? Nope. We've always go off on adventures together. Not just middle school either. My entire life up until that point had been spent with her. It's a surreal thought when I think about it. Bonds don't quite fade. You might forget what someone looks like or not remember their name. But when you meet them again, it all comes back to you. Yes, so much time spent. After we went to different schools, I never found another friend like you, Koji. Did you ever meet anyone? I met a few people. No one I remember after I left high school, though. I see. I'll admit, you aren't as bashful as you used to be. We all gotta grow up eventually, right? Yes, but completely abandoning my sense of shame you have isn't very mature. I'm not exactly sure how to feel about this, coming from her. She did admit to me that she was using those sexy outfits to bring in customers. Then again, if I were a girl, that's exactly what I would do too. Guys fall easily for a nice pair of breasts no matter who they are. Yes, I'd go so far as to say that breasts have conquered entire empires. What history book are you reading, Koji? What the flying frick? You can stop thinking about dirty things now. There's nothing wrong with thinking about breasts. She leans across the table, then flashing a glimpse down her festively adoring cleavage. Really? Of course not. Of course, I'm the one looking down her dress. If you think about nothing but breasts, it could be a problem. Maybe, only if I spend all my time thinking about breasts. There's nothing wrong with setting some time aside to thinking about them. Pervert! She leans back in her chair, taking a moment to adjust the front of her dress. Alright, I'll stop then. I honestly don't mind. It's strange how comfortable you are with these things, Asumi. I'm older too, you know. If we never came to terms with these things, we'd never be functioning adults. Yeah, I guess so. That's true, more or less. I wonder what it's like for guys to keep who keep getting embarrassed by these things no matter how old they are. Oof. I'm not gonna touch that. Man, that would be hell. Definitely not gonna touch it. Koji! I've missed you. I kind of forget our friendship after all these years, but now that you're here... Her expression turned shy and sheepish for a moment. I realize how much I miss talking with you like this. Izumi. Sound like a soap opera now. I never really realized it either. It's true. Just talking with Izumi is enough to put me at ease. I can't help but think about all the time we've lost. If only I stayed there and went to high school with you, neither of us would have had to be alone then. Hey, there's no point in dwelling on what ifs, right? I'm just happy that I got another chance to talk with you, Izumi. Right, that's true. Still, I would have liked more time with just us talking like this. It feels like the time I could have spent with you was unfairly taken from me. You had to leave because of your dad's work, right? Yes, he had to move to another town to keep his job. What choice did I have? She lets out a deep sigh. Potato. It's just nice to think about things could have worked out differently. I could hear the longing in her voice. Hey, I'm here now. I'm not going anywhere, Asumi. We'll make up for lost time, I promise. Do you really promise? The Koji I know would never break his promises. Of course, I promise. I promise to stay here and help too. When you're not so busy, we'll do heaps of fun things together, just like old times. Alright, fun things. I remember some of your favorite fun things. Remember when you tried to get someone to buy you an adult magazine? Wow, what a way to break the moment. Ouch. Yeah, I wanted to do the right thing and pay for one instead of stealing it. Of course he didn't buy it for you, pervert. I was just curious. No need to label me anything. If you aren't a pervert, why did you look at my chest? You did that on purpose. Am I supposed to ignore an open invitation? Well, it's not like I have a problem with you looking. Anyway, Koji, we still have plenty of work we need to do before the customers arrive. She gets off her seat. I can see that her dress has started to ride up her back. Hey, Tsumi, might want to pull the back of your dress down. She looks behind herself, seeing the exposed edge of her panties. Figures you know something like that. Alright, Itsumi wasn't joking about today. It's more stressed than I've ever been. I think... let's keep going. It's even worse than yesterday. All I'm doing is collecting dirty dishes and washing them too. How did she cope with this before? This is just insane. I'm stacking plates as high as I can, but there's always more. There's always more glasses. There's always more everything. Yet the entire time one person stands out among the horde of customers. Yes, sir! I have your iced coffee shortly. All right, this is a good time to end the episode, and we'll see if that guy ever got his iced coffee. I'm Sorcerer Chris. This is Sakura Santa, and I'll see you next time. Poof poof kapoof.